What's up, guys? Okay, so I know I look a little different, but there's an explanation for that. So as I stated in my last video, I had got offered a lead role in this movie. Um, I'll put it in the little description box in case you're interested in the movie or whatever. But yeah, it's gonna be a good movie. So yeah, I accepted this role in the movie, and they told me I had to cut my hair when I got there, which was really disappointing for me because I really had no idea I was gonna have to cut my hair, so it was kind of like a shock after they did it. But that it was in the past. I can't do anything about it now. All I can do is going forward, just making sure my hair grows back better, maybe better than it did before. Now that I know how to take care of my hair, maybe it won't take as long as it did before. But yeah, anyways, that's just basically a hair update. So yeah, they actually cut it shorter than this, but cause I got it cut January, like late January, so it's been like a month. Yeah, it's been about 5 to 6 weeks now. If you hear voices in the background, it's my family just doing crazy things. Um, so annoying. Anyways, yeah. So, can y'all be quiet? Okay, sorry about that. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much an update. Just the hair has been chopped off. So I guess I have a TWA now. Is that what you call it? I don't know. Um, but yeah, so now that my hair is shorter, I'm gonna do a tutorial for you guys, showing y'all my regimen since I was gonna do it when I had longer hair, but it would have been harder since my regimen was like longer. Well, not longer, but it took longer to apply products. So now since I have a TWA, I can just pretty much just rub the product in my hands, go like that, and be done pretty much. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, as far as hair updates, nothing has changed. Like my regimen is still the same. My hair length is just shorter. I still do wash and goes pretty much daily. Well, every other day. Um, I'm trying not to put gel in my hair every day, so I try to do it every other day. And then on the second day, I just get water, spray it, shake it, and then I'm good. And then I'll redo it the next day. So I kind of do it like every other day. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna make a video about that, showing y'all how I do my wash and go. But yeah, I think the length is growing on me. I mean, I do want to eventually grow it back, but I do kind of like this length. You can see the curl definition a little bit better, I guess. So yep, it's pretty cool, I guess. It's kind of like bittersweet. It's like miss my length, but I do like the curl definition. So yep. I've been reading some things on hair blogs or whatever, and I came across a method. Okay, well, I didn't come across a method. I've been doing this method for a while. I just haven't told you guys. The method I've been doing is called the curly girl method, and the reason I don't like that name is because, I mean, not all girls decide to grow out their hair. Guys, some guys want longer hair. Like not one hair length fits everybody. So that's why I haven't mentioned it, but it's technically it's called the curly girl method, but basically you avoid any kind of products with like silicones. Yeah, you avoid any products with silicones in them. That's pretty much it. So basically, the products that have silicones in them are conditioners, leave-ins, and I think some gels have silicones. And silicones basically block any moisture from getting into your hair. So if you use a conditioner with silicones, the silicones will block moisture from getting into your hair. So like let's say you co-wash with silicones, any type of moisturizer you put in your hair will not penetrate. It'll just sit on your hair. So basically silicones can only be removed with a sulfate shampoo. and sulfates are drawing to your hair. So it's kind of like a rinse and repeat. Like it's like you need the silicones. To get rid of the silicones, you have to use a sulfate shampoo, and then the sulfate shampoo dries out your hair. So it's kind of like, you know, your hair is not getting any type of moisture because the sulfates are drying it out, and two, the silicones are preventing any moisture from getting into your hair. So yeah, I've been doing that for maybe the past year. Like I haven't used any products with silicones in the past year, and I don't know if it makes a difference or not, but I figure I'd try it anyway because what's the harm, you know? Like I think it does help actually. Just because when I first started growing out my hair was so dry and always like crunchy, but now growing out my hair a second time kind of, my hair is a lot softer, more defined. So I definitely see a difference now than when I first grew my hair out. So if any of you guys are interested in that, I'll post some information below telling you like which products you can use, which products you can't use. But yeah, it's a really simple method. It's basically just wash and goes every 2 to 3 days, frequent wash and goes to get your hair hydrated. No silicones because silicones will block the moisture from your hair. So yeah, constant wash and goes, no silicones. Gel is actually encouraged for this method. However, it's up to you whether you want to use gel. I was reading some things about gel and whether or not it was good for the hair or not. Gel is good for your hair if you use a conditioner underneath it, or if you use a moisturizer underneath it, in my opinion. I've read that gel can seal in moisture. However, I don't know if that's true or not, but the reason I use gel is because one, I like the curl definition. Two, my hair can last 2 days if I needed to. Like, so if I have somewhere to go early in the morning and I don't want to do my hair, I can do it the night before with gel and not have to redo it in the morning. Just like spray it and go. Three, it helps with tangles because when you put gel on your hair, the curl will kind of like stay in its own lane in a sense, so your hair won't get tangled with each other. So that's pretty much the 3 reasons why I use gel. So yeah, I'm sorry about my family. They just keep talking. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up, and I'm gonna post the movie link in the description box, and I'll also post the information about the method. It's called the Curly Girl method, but somebody revamped the method and they called it the max hydration method, and I'll let you guys see. I'll link it below, and it'll show you guys step by step the method, and it's pretty much what I do to my hair. There are some things that I don't do just because I don't find them necessary. You can tweak the method to your own needs. Like if you feel like you don't need to do, for example, the method says you should use apple cider vinegar rinses instead of shampoo. If you don't want to do apple cider vinegar rinses, then you don't have to. I've never done one. I never did one before when my hair was longer. It grew just fine. So yeah, I'm not going to do apple cider vinegar rinses. I just don't want to. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, and I'll link the 2 things below, and I will try to make another video within the next week or so. Okay, all right, that's it.